At the White House Correspondents' Dinner, everyone is fair game, even the president's own cabinet.
4 years later, she won't stop drunk texting me from Cartagena.
Political foes better watch out. In 2009, President Obama took this jab at then House Minority Leader John Boehner.
After all, we have a lot in common. He is a person of color. Although not a color that appears in the natural world.
Even pop stars make good targets.
The Jonas Brothers are here. They're out there somewhere. Sasha and Malia are huge fans, but boys don't get any ideas. I have 2 words for you: predator drones. You will never see it coming. You think I'm joking?
But just how far can a president go? John Favreau is President Obama's former chief speechwriter.
These are some of the hardest speeches to do because the really funny jokes you can't use. And then there's a whole bunch of jokes that just sound really cheesy, right? Because they're like typical politician jokes. So we're trying to get somewhere in between with the jokes that we write.
It's generally safe for a president to take aim at himself.
The state of Hawaii released my official long-form birth certificate. Tonight, for the first time, I am releasing my official birth video.
We came up with that. It had been right around the controversy over the birth certificate when it was flown in, and Trump was making all those crazy accusations.
In preparation for the dinner, there's an all-call for jokes at the White House.
The speechwriters at the White House reach out to the funniest people we know outside the White House, and we ask everyone for jokes, and we try to come up with jokes ourselves. Usually we just sit in the Oval with him, and he reads the jokes out loud. And as he's doing that, he makes edits, he throws in some lines himself, comes up with some jokes on his own.
In an election year, this podium can be a political weapon.
It's great to be here this evening in the vast, magnificent Hilton Ballroom, or what Mitt Romney would call a little fixer-upper.
World events often intersect with the president's jokes. Take this one in 2011.
Tim Pawlenty. He seems all-American, but if you heard his real middle name, Tim Hosney Pawlenty. What a shame.
He was initially going to say Tim Osama Pawlenty, but right before the dinner, he changed his mind.
We walk in and we go over the jokes with the president, and he looks at them all and he says, you know, these are great jokes, like them all. There's one punchline that I would change. I think bin Laden's been played out and we don't need to talk about him.
Played out? Not exactly. He was about to become big news.
Bin Laden is dead. The United States has the body.
I had no idea why until the next day when I found out that the general that the president was talking to was he was giving the orders to give the go-ahead on the operation to pursue Osama bin Laden.
Brianna Keeler, CNN, Washington.